We're here with Kristy Lee Cook. She's visiting Q93, and you will remember her from American Idol. So let's talk about what's been going on since the American Idol days.
Well, lots have been going on since then. I actually have been working to get, with Broken Bow Records, which 2 years ago in October, I will be signed with them. I've been doing a lot of songwriting. I've been doing radio tour now. This is my third week into it, so that's really exciting. I'm traveling all over the country, so it's really neat. And really just working on the album. We've got a lot of music that we really wanted to get the best music for the project, and they're letting me write my own music for it, which is really neat. I think we've cut like 4 songs, so it's really neat to sing and write my own material on the album.
Nice.
But yeah, and Jason Aldean, executive producer, which has been absolutely awesome working with him. But other than that, just traveling, singing, writing. Typical country singer.
Now, I was going to ask you about Jason Aldean, because we know him as a singer and a performer. He's performed here in Knoxville many times. But what's it like to work with him as an executive producer? Does he come into you and say, I didn't like the way you delivered that line or the way you sung that note? How is it to work with him?
It's really neat because I wasn't sure what to expect, when I was in studio with him. But he's very hands-on. He would, he's sitting right in front of the control button, and he's pressing the talk to me button. He's like, hey, you want to try that? You want to try this? You want to do that? And it was really intimidating taking direction from Jason Aldean, but it was really, really neat. And but he knows what he's doing. After that much singing and that long in the business, he's very, very good, and he has a lot of great advice.
So who's the most intimidating, Simon or Jason Aldean?
Jason Aldean, because I like Jason.
You have a brand new song out, and we heard it on Friday. We played it for the staff here at Q93. I got to tell you, it's a monster. I believe it's going to be a big hit for her. So tell us the name of the song, and then tell us the story behind it, because it's quite compelling.
Well, the song is called Airborne Ranger Infantry, and the story behind it is my dad and my mom met in the military, and my dad trained with the Rangers. And my dad's way of expressing himself was through poems. He was very poetic, and so he would always write down his feelings and his experiences, as well as those that served with him, down on paper. And my mom found some of his poems, and she shared them with us, and we kind of, we hung them up on the wall, and they're so great to read. And it was, from someone like me, I don't understand what that's like to, serve. And so it's a whole different aspect from it. I have no idea. And so to read the poems, it's very real, and it puts you in their place to where you can understand it. And my dad, he's just, he's very, very much a patriotic guy. And so what happened was we had it on the wall, and I looked at him one day and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to do something more with them than hang them on the wall, and I thought it needed to be shared. It was a great story, and so I did. I took him to Nashville, and I took him to a couple of songwriter friends of mine, and I asked them if they wanted to write this with me and turn it into a song, and they were all in once they read the poems. They were almost in tears, and it was really amazing to see the reaction, because if the poems touch you and we write the song right, that that it's going to be very, very touching to a lot of people. And that's what my dad says. Once he heard it, once we wrote it for him, he was like, it takes you back, and it hurts, but it's very healing and soothes his soul. And so that's what happened. We just kind of took it, and I took him without him really even knowing that I was going to turn it into a song, and I did. But it's great because it's from a soldier's perspective and not our own.
It's a great song, and you're going to hear it a lot on Q93. So, Kristy Lee Cook, thank you so much for taking time to be with us today.
Well, thank you, and thank you for playing my song.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
It's a hit, folks. Believe me, it's a hit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fighting would start. He said, all I ask is that you don't forget.